to check with someone who says that he hits the ball too high, and we kind of saw that high bleeding out to the right. First thing I want to do is check your grip. So go ahead and take your setup. All right, is that how you normally set up? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take your hands right here. We're going to check our club face. So as we pick it up, good news is we're square here. You understand what that means? Yes, sir. That would be open. That would be closed. So the good news is you're square here. So our problem must be somewhere in the swing.
I was thinking the same thing.
Somewhere in the swing, you manipulate it so that the club face comes open. Especially when you're talking about lag. You were talking earlier, you want to get your hands going this way, which is great. But if your club face is open and you do that, it's going to make it even worse. So as I look at your grip right here, the first thing I see is this hand is covering up this hand quite a lot. If you look at this V, you ever heard anyone talk about the V's in your hands when you're gripping the club?
Pointing at your shoulder.
Yeah, you want both these V's pointed on maybe either your right pec or your right shoulder. So what I would do is instead of going here, I would maybe make this what we call a little bit stronger grip, and I'll take it to here. All right. Another idea is if you want your hands to work like this in the swing, right? So if you're like this, you're kind of over the top. So at that point, it makes it really hard to get the club to release. But if you start in a little bit more of a what I call a power position here, it makes it easier to take your hands and roll them. So that's all you're doing. You're lagging and holding, and that's causing that big high shot. But if you can get into more of a power position here, it makes it easier to roll and turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Give it a shot. I almost want you to feel like the club is heavy in your right hand. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right.
The left hand's okay?
Left hand was all right. It's the right hand that didn't match